Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Xbow, which got a 4% health buff in the recent balance update. And I hope you guys are all prepared for the month of the Siege meta that will be coming ahead in March, because the Xbow is a very interesting card. Now, this deck is a 3.1 Elixir Xbow deck. It's pretty similar to the 2.9 Tesla cycle with a couple of changes, most notably the bomb tower being in there, which also got buffed in the March balance update. Now, I found this deck online on Royale API, tried it out a couple of times, and I was like, you know what? This deck is pretty legit. Let's go ahead and do a video on it. So here we are. So let's go ahead, jump into our first battle of the evening and see how we can do today. By the way, now that we've had the balance update for more than a day, what do you guys think of them? What are your initial kind of like first 24-hour impressions? I think a lot of people are kind of like overreacting for the barbarians. Their win percentage is actually really good right now. In the past 24 hours, they have like a 54% win rate, which is pretty respectable, I'd say. Yeah, I knew he had Rocket. After seeing the Dark Goblin in there, I had a feeling that Rocket would be in there too. It's all good, it's all good. Facing Rocket decks with Xbow is never fun, because it basically just is a hard counter for your Xbow. The main reason they buffed the Xbow, apparently, was for that Rocket interaction, so you can get a bit more damage per Rocket. Here's the thing to keep in mind, guys. With the Rocket, or sorry, with the Xbow, even though it got a 4% health buff, it still only lasts 60 or whatever seconds. It still lasts the same time, so when a building gets a health buff, it actually loses more health per second, right? So it gains health, but it loses more health per second, so it isn't like... Ooh, let's fireball this jazz. Get that Dark Goblin, make a mini one-shot in the furnace. Ah, yeah, nub. What a nub, what a nub. What a nub. This is a deep barrel, boys. Nice, dude. Archer's doing some work. So we got a Mega Minion going in there with the Archers up front. Goblin Gang going down. You guys can see the deploy stagger right there. He's gonna rocket this. I'm not gonna support it with anything. Hopefully he rockets it. Yeah. So even with the rocket, it's an equal extra exchange, but we get the benefit of getting some damage. I'm gonna go bomb tower here. The other kind of cool thing with using a bomb tower throw, you get outranged? What? Bomb tower, you need to go to basketball school, work on your throw, because I'm very disappointed in you. He's here. He's gonna rocket it. Yeah, he's just gonna keep rocketing our Xbow. Goblin Gang going down. I'm gonna get back to an Xbow as soon as we possibly can here. I think it's back to another rocket already, though. Here. Where's your rocket, dude? Oh, we almost got the Rascals in there, guys. So close. He's gonna rocket right now, though. Incoming rocket. No. Now he's gonna rocket here. Yeah. He chooses not to rocket this time. Interesting, dude. I'm okay with it, though. Because, the rocket is annoying when you're using the Xbow. He's gonna rocket that one for sure, though. He do, and he did. We still get some decent damage, though. If we can get back to another, Xbow here ASAP, we should be good. Get this down here. Gonna go Xbow up front when we get a minute. Trying to use our fast cycle to our advantage right now. See how that goes. What you got, dude? Bomb tower here. Let's go up front. Oh, the bomb tower just getting the work done, boys. Nice. There we go. Let's put Lockstone, get some damage done. There we go. Oh, the bomb tower value is insane. There we go. That tower's within... Oh, my goodness, guys. That's insane. That bomb tower value? Wow. I'm actually surprised we won that one and it didn't go into a draw, because Rocket versus Xbow is just never a fun experience. It really isn't. They just keep rocketing it and it's kind of like a stalemate. So I guess that's the biggest reason why they added the 4% health buff for the Xbow was that rocket interaction. But speaking of interactions, the Rascals, guys, I mentioned the Barbarians earlier. People are kind of overreacting with the health decrease and how they died to Fireball. They actually do have a 58% win rate right now in Grand Challenges, which is respectable, for sure. But the Rascals, they had a huge interaction change as well. The girl now spawns first before the boy. And so if you use the Rascals, like, for example, right in front of a wizard, previously, I believe this guy has a Golem deck. Previously, it would, let's see. What do I want to do? Previously, the wizard would lock onto the Rascal boy, and the archers would do work. But now the wizard will lock onto the Rascal girls, destroy them, and then destroy the Rascal boy. So there is a bit of a learning curve now with the Rascals, kind of like relearning like where to place them to counter certain things. And the thing is if you use the Rascals like right here, like to try and deploy them before getting within their wizard range, what ends up happening is the Rascal girls walk close to the Rascal boy, and the wizard still flashes them anyway. So there's definitely some learning to be done with the Rascals. I'm not too sure what the verdict is on them yet, but it'll be interesting to test them out over the next coming days. I'm gonna go change to camera number 2 over here and see how we do. I'm guessing he's got a Golem deck based off of his reluctance to play anything here so far. And that baby D going down right there says to me, Golem in the house right now. I'm gonna Mega Minion for this. Right. There's the Golem, boys. Let's just defend this with a bomb tower right here. I want to use it in the lane of the thing. And that way... Oh, the E-Dragon. Nice. Where's your poison, dude? Poison? That way when the bomb explodes, guys, it'll actually deal damage to everything in its path. Look at this. Ready for this? Boom. Nice. He was going down. Go Mega Minion back here. I don't know if he knows we have Xbow yet. Have we used the Xbow yet? Let's just play Bomb Tower here. The poison spell going down. Yikes. I'm playing just pure defense so far. I'm going to go Xbow here for now. Ice Golem up front. Mega Minion. Skeleton Barrel right here. There we go. E-Dragon die, please. Yes, there we go. That, getting some work done there with that Xbow, eh? Aye? Oi? Yeah? I think so. There we go. Pull this over. Archers here. Bomb explodes because of Mega. Nice. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now all we need is Fireball Cycle to finish them off, guys. Fireball Cycle for the dub, hopefully. If we can survive this last Golem right here. I don't think we will be able to, though. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Golem die, please. Nice. Bomb goes boom. Everything's dead. Barb's dead. Poison that. Alright, we good, we good, we good. Don't panic, Shane, don't panic. Log for cyclage. We need 2 more fireballs for the dub. Expo here. He Golem's in the middle, right? He does not go in the middle, right. Alright. It's a very curious choice by me. Locks on. Nice, there we go. That's all I needed. I just needed a few bolts. There we go. Good game. Well played. So, there is your first kind of like showcase of the Golem versus the new bomb tower. The bomb tower, you kind of got to place it in the path. Like, don't use the traditional pull to the middle method. But I honestly think the bomb tower will be meta. I'm usually wrong with these early predictions, just a disclaimer. But I really think the bomb tower will be meta. There's already like 4 other decks that I have my eye on right now that I'll probably do videos on in the future with the bomb tower in there. But it's a really interesting card with that death damage because now it can actually damage air. The biggest restriction with that bomb tower in the past was that it was only ground. Now you can actually use it as a swarm air destroyer. Like if they have minion horde, for example, if you drop that bomb tower in the path of whatever they're using, that bomb destroys everything. So I think it potentially could be meta. Let's go ahead, guys, jump into one more battle. I might throw in 3 replays today, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize for so many replays. But couple of reasons. Number one, I have like a little bit of a cold. I always get this. I don't know if, let me know if it happens to you guys too, but it's not like a full cold. It's like I call it the 24-hour cold. A 24-hour cold where it's like for one day I had the sniffles, I'm sneezing, watery eyes, and then the next day it's better. So it's really hard to record these live battles when I'm like sniffling and sneezing. So I might throw in a few. He's got RG. Oh, he's got RG right here. Yep. Yup. Shane, you knew you had an RG and you went Xbow anyways, you nub. What are you doing, Shane? Disappointing in you. So anyways, I have 3 replays. Some of them are really, really good replays. 2 of them are against RG decks, so... And also, one of them is like the perfect example as to like why I think Xbow is not good for the game. I'll share with you guys I'll share more of my opinion on Xbow overall when we're actually doing the replays, because I have more of an opportunity to share those thoughts with you in those ones. He's rocking the RG. Yeah, this is gonna be a GG's, guys. This is gonna be a GG's. He's got lightning spell in there too. Bomb tower here. Archers here. Nice. Oh no, the Mega Mini locking on. Alright, we only one shot. I'm okay with that. Right about this Ice Wizard here. There we go. Bomb tower will get 1 shot on the Ice Wizard. No, it does not. Alright. So he's using his Xbow right there so I can't snipe it. Which is unfortunate, but it happens. And he also has lightning spell, so if I use a defensive Xbow here to kill those furnaces, he will just use lightning spell on it. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and it's not when it's not. Don't you want it to be? If we lose this battle, guys, I will have... No, he's got Fireball. Oh! If I'd have known that, I would have played so differently. He's got Fireball, dudes. Why didn't I know that? Why didn't I know he had Furball, man? There we go. There we go. I would have played so differently if I knew he had Fireball in his deck. I thought he had Lightning Spell. So I wasn't like, I was doing like super defensively. Y'all ready for this? Going all in, baby. Going, I don't even care. There we go. Mega here. Still not quite what I need it to be. Yikes. I would have played so differently earlier on if I knew he had Fireball in there. Expo here. You can go RG for it. He does not. Okay. He does go RG for it, yep. Yeah, he's too much. This is going to be GG's, guys. He's 2 Fireballs away from winning. GG's. Well played. If only I would have known he had Fireball early, I would have went way more aggressive with our Expos. Oh well. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I have 2 replays against RGs to make me feel a bit better afterwards. There we go. Alright, guys, here we go. Finishing things off with a couple of replays over here. The first of which is against a Royal Giant deck by the user of the name Chocolate Cake, which is very interesting because we just had a whole weekend celebration with a bunch of cake involved. But I chose this replay first in particular because it's the perfect example, in my opinion, why I think Expo decks overall aren't really good for the game. And I know many people might disagree with that, especially if you are an Expo user. And I'll explain more why I think that in a minute here. But in this battle, all I do is defend the entire time. I get 1 Expo locked onto his tower. I get a little bit of damage done with the Expo. And then from there, I defend and spell cycle, which is nasty. I don't think defending and spell cycling should be a viable strategy at all in this game. And I just don't think defensive gameplay overall is good. Over the past 3 years in Clash Royale, Supercell has a track record and a history of promoting offensive gameplay and nerfing defensive gameplay. You know, they do stuff like nerfing the spell damage to towers, right? Which suggests that they want to have more offensive gameplay, which is why I'm pretty surprised to see the Expo getting buffed in the March balance update, because it is the last pure defensive deck in the game, and man, is it ever a defensive strategy. Like, literally, if you go against an Expo deck, it's like going up against a wall, and every battle for the most part, in my experience, is like a 7-minute draw, right? I just don't think that's overall healthy for the game because it slows down everything so much. You know, going into a battle and knowing it's going to be like, whenever they drop an Xbow, you know, well, this game's going to be 6 minutes at least, right? I just don't think that overall is good for the game, you know? Mortar is another CH card, but at least with Mortar Bait, you have that back and forth. I mentioned it before in many videos. You have that back and forth gameplay. It's more fun and exciting, you know, defending and then counter pushing, then defending and counter pushing. With the Xbow, it's literally a wall, right? It's pure defense the entire game, get a bit of damage done, and then defend and spell cycle if you can. And I'm just surprised that it was buffed, right? I'm surprised. I know that it was a more an interaction change for the Rocket, because if you are using an Xbow versus Rocket, it can be very frustrating. In my opinion, and I could be wrong on this, guys, I probably am wrong. I normally am. I just think the Xbow more so needs a redesign versus anything else, right? It's so defensive, and if we had this track record of promoting offensive gameplay, you know, maybe the Xbow should be considered for a redesign to somehow make it more offensive, you know? I don't know. I could just be crazy, guys. Let me know what you think of that down below. Do you think I'm crazy? Am I wrong? Is the Xbow fine? You know, let me know what you think. But like right here, guys, is a perfect example. I'm just playing defense over defense, Xbow cycling, bomb tower cycling my side of the arena, and throwing a fireball and a log on his tower when I get the chance to. I don't think this should be viable at all in Clash Royale. You know, so many times I face an Xbow deck, and I watch them. They'll place their first Xbow, you know, on one side of the arena, then a Tesla, and then another Xbow, then a Tesla. They just build this wall that you can't break past. And then when you make one slight mistake or one slight negative elixir exchange, boom, Xbow in your face and you're dead, right? And all they do is just defend for like 8 minutes until you lose patience, and then they win. I think Xbow decks for the most part have the highest draw rate of most strategies. I could be wrong, but I believe that is the case. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think on the Xbow. Do you think I'm wrong, or do you think I'm right? Regardless, we got ourselves a 1 crown victory versus the Royal Giant deck. Alright guys, hopping into another replay over here, facing off against a Golem beatdown deck. In yesterday's video, we faced like 6 Golem battles out of 7. Like out of 7 battles on ladder, 6 of them were Golem, and I was wondering why. A lot of you guys did point out that the current quest is for the Night Witch, so that makes sense. You know, everyone's using Night Witch for the Golem quest, because Night Witch is basically only ever used in Golem. But we're gonna go ahead here. I believe we go Skeletons behind our King Tower in a moment here. Do I? Caesar? What do I do? I'm surprised I haven't Skeletons yet. There we go. Skeletons go down, goes Baby D. Now the action has started. I think if I remember correctly, back when this battle was happening, I don't think I was paying attention for the first minute there. I think I was doing something on the computer, which is why I was okay waiting. When you go Xbow here with a bomb tower up front, he goes Golem in our face. But watch this bomb tower here, guys. This bomb tower is nasty. Destroys the Golem. Archers doing work to the Mega Minion. Should use the Archers 1 tile to the right, and that way both Megas, or both Archers, sorry, target the Mega. But the Golem is already dead. Like, he's dead, guys. That's a dead Golem. Now we're gonna go ahead here and cycle back to an Xbow as soon as we can, because I'm pretty sure his Golem's out of rotation. He goes Mini P.E.K.K.A, we go Mega Minion, and then right here, right now, no, he goes Baby D. We defend this Baby D, and then we go Xbow, because he is not back to a Golem just yet. Watch this. Ready for this? Baby D goes down. Once it locks onto our tower, we're going to drop an Xbow in his face, left lane, because that tower is weaker. He has nothing to defend it. He goes Mega Minion with a Golem up front. Then I believe he zaps our Xbow to retarget. But in those couple of seconds, his tower took 1,000 damage in only a matter of seconds. Now, bomb tower does work there. The Golem goes down. The bomb tower is a beast in this deck, guys, for shutting down all of those big pushes. Xbow right lane, Mega Minion going down. I'm trying to utilize my faster cycle to my favor. I know he's got Golem, so every time he drops a Golem, I have to be, you know, as fast as I can getting that Xbow down to punish Wallet out of rotation. So right here, Kelton's going down. I believe we Xbow. No, we don't Xbow. We do Xbow. Right there. He goes Golem. I used the Xbow in the wrong location because the Golem will be able to target the Xbow first. If I would have used it one tile to the left, the Golem would have targeted the bomb tower first. And that's one thing that I would potentially change about the Xbow. I don't know, let me know. This is a random idea that I want you guys to think about. What if they reduce the range of the Xbow by one tile, but increased the damage output? And that way, if they use an Xbow to lock onto your tower, they have to use it right up against the bridge, and that prevents them from using anything in front to protect it. Because it's weird when I can use a bomb tower to pull the Golem over and protect the Xbow. I don't know, just a random idea. Maybe that would destroy the card, so I could be wrong. But just something that I randomly just thought of right now, and maybe it would be a something. I don't know. Anyways, like I said earlier, guys, every Xbow battle is a 6 to 7 minute battle in which you barely win. Bomb tower here, Golem going down, distracting the Mega. The bomb tower will make quick work of the mini P.E.K.K.A behind that fireball going down. Now, unfortunately, what the fireball does there is it actually allows the mini P.E.K.K.A to change targets to our tower. It was initially going for the bomb tower, but the fireball knocked it back to our tower, which is okay in the end. Xbow going down, he does not have time to get a Golem down initially, but finally the Golem does go down right here in front. Golem distracting, Archer's doing work, bomb tower throwing his bombs, Xbow doing work as well. I believe we go Mega here. No, we double up on Xbow, guys. Look at this. It's a wall. I mentioned before, Xbow decks just build a wall right there. We have two Xbows locking on, doing work. We have that wall. His tower down to 1300. And now we are within spell cycle range. Literally, it's nasty. Just pure defense, build that wall, cycle, 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 spell cycle. I don't know, man. Am I in the minority here? Am I crazy? Am I crazy, guys? Xbow locks on, even though the Golem's in front. Xbow locks on, doesn't work. Look at this. Tower's on a 640. Like, it's actually insane. Ice Golem here distracting. Archer's doing work. Night Witch going down. We need one more Xbow to lock on right here. I think he gets a mini P.E.K.K.A in front. Mini P.E.K.K.A? He does go mini P.E.K.K.A. We go Archers for that. We log it back. He's got no elixir for a Golem. Mini P.E.K.K.A goes down. We get a little bit of damage onto his tower. Fireball going down right there. 225 health left, guys, right here. All we need is Ice Golem to distract. Archer's going down. He poisons the King Tower and kind of gives up. Log going down. And a few moments away from a 1 crown victory with only 9 seconds left, guys. Actually insane. Like, these battles, these Xbow battles are so slow. It just slows down everything so much. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Let me know what you think of the Xbow buff and the bomb tower buff down below. I definitely think the bomb tower will be viable in this meta. But, like I said before, I normally am wrong about these predictions, so I could be wrong entirely. But it's really a unique card now with that death bomb, right? Like, versus every other defense in the game, you can now drop the bomb tower in their face, and that death bomb gets pretty good value most of the times. And let me know, guys, what you think as well about my discussion there with the Xbow during that replay. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you hate me now? What do you guys think? I just think it's a really slow, play style that it's frustrating in the game when it slows it down so much, Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe for more Clash Royale content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one.